So hi everyone, welcome back to the channel and to the 1975 F1 season in the Embassy Hill. I feel like I don't say that enough, that I'm driving as Graham Hill in the Embassy Hill. And this track, I wonder if you can be able to, well you can probably tell by the thumbnail and the title, but oh! Thank you Bambrini for stopping me from spinning. This track, like the Nürburgring, is a little bit different, but pretty much the same as it is today. It's one of my favourite tracks on the current calendar. So we're going to do the 1970s version, which is fantastic. And it is the Austrian Grand Prix circuit, what is currently known as the Red Bull Ring. This was before Red Bull were a brand. So yeah, this is the Red Bull Ring. It's absolutely chucking it down though, as it did in the real race. And the thing as well is, this race I've already done. This is similar to Germany. This race I've already done in the actual championships, so the results are already recorded. I think I got 11th. I think. I can bring up the proper results here. But again, this is just a recording to show, hey, this is what it looked like, and this is sort of more or less what you can expect. So I'm going to complete quali, and then I'm going to jump into I'm going to complete practice even, and then I'm going to jump into quali for you. So I'm now into qualifying and see where I can place myself. I only did a little bit of practice. I got 17th at the end of it, so not great, but when I did it in the actual championship I was 20th, so it's going better. Oh, that reminds me as well, throughout the past few races, France, Silverstone, less so in Germany that you saw, but I've been complaining about not being quick in a straight line. I discovered my pedal on my sim rig, my physical pedal, is only giving 80% responsiveness. So I've added a dead zone, and now I'm getting 100% power. So I wasn't getting full power for races like France and Britain, which is why I was quite slow around them. So hopefully now I can be a lot faster. I have home hero Niki Lauda right behind me, I believe. But if I can keep him there, he's either going to try and overtake me and ruin my lap, or I can hold him up. That corner I don't like. I'm just going to let Niki through. Go on. Local fans would have started throwing things at me if I actually did that. So I'm going to show you you saw a bit of the lap there on the outlap, but I'll show you a lap through the mist of Niki's spray. So start finish line. In the current F1 thing, the track goes off in that direction and is on that side of the hill. We go up here, it's much more extended, lift off a tiny bit, but it's pretty flat, and we come around the other side of this hill. The current F1 track then meets here, and this is turn 4 here, but turn 3 in the current layout, and the rest of it from here is the same as the current layout. It's only the first turn that's different. So coming along the back stretch at the top of the track, that corner's a lot tighter. This corner's a lot wider. This is where Hamilton hit Albon. Now these two corners I hate. This one is really twitchy, and then this one is a lot tighter than you think. It's blind, and if you try and change gear or your speed halfway through the corner, the car will throw you off the track. And then that corner is a lot tighter as well. I actually have to brake for that right-hander there. And coming down to the final corner, it's one long final corner. Nowadays it's two quite sharp corners, and then it was one long one. And that's a lap of Austria, pretty quick. That lap there was a 1.4. I'll keep going and I'll see if I can get a quicker lap. Okay, so this is my final lap. I've not done great. 19th at the moment, so best laps out, not one of the best laps out there. I'm running quite high downforce, which might be the cause of the problem, because I just thought I might need it for the wet, but to be fair, I don't think it makes much of a difference through these really wet corners, because I'm on slick tyres. Oh, somewhat lost it. I've got it. Full throttle. Shortly after that sign, down to third. Accelerate the moment it's straight, brake down to third. So careful around that corner. I hate this corner. I can stay in fourth here, but just gentle around there. Come up to the last corner. I keep it in fourth just because it saves me the traction. The acceleration at the corner's not great, and I'll probably get a bit of understeer, but I can keep that traction. And that is non-improvement, 19. Here we go. So, Emerson Fittipaldi sets the fastest lap, along with Carlos Pace. Leila Lombardi, right at the end, sets a really fast lap and put herself third. Reutemann, Lafitte, Andretti, who we haven't seen for a long time, Delaper, Hunt, Price, Evans, Mass, Lauda, only 12th for his home race. Bambrini, Peterson, Regazzoni, Scheckter, Watson, Hicks, me, Wilson Fittipaldi, who is there. I'm also gonna quickly give myself I've got like max aero pretty much. I'm gonna lower the aero because it's the 70s, so you can sort of do what you want. There's no park firm, eh? Right, here we go, a very wet Austrian Grand Prix, and away we go. Everyone seems to have gotten away. Oh, skating in there. Regazzoni coming out in front of me. Some people are going incredibly wide. Oh, that's the Williams. That's Niki Lauda. That's Bambrini. And that's a big pile up. I think I'm going to restart. Okay, so let's restart. Because that was a big pile up. That would constitute a red flag. So let's go. Great, one of the Lotuses didn't go. Hopefully they figure out how to get past him and hopefully he moves. Come up to the first corner, should be able to do this flat, but everyone else is around and running wide. So just got to be very cautious. You can't see a thing. You just got to look for the flames when everybody lifts off the throttle. That's all you got to go on. God, they're trying to go like 4 wide up there. I'm going to use the chaos to try to get past. Slip in behind the BRM. Past Yoko and Mass. I'm going to cut in front of him. They brake for that corner, so I'm going to try not to. Don't album me. No one album me. Thank you. I was going to look and try and give an update where I am, but these are the two corners I don't like, so I'm going to give full concentration to these. And I've just realised I've set this to the complete wrong lap pace. I've set this to the wrong number of laps. BRB. Okay, so yeah, it was only set to 4 laps because I'm doing this literally after just doing the Nürburgring re-records. So yeah, everything didn't work. So I've put it in best that I could remember. Like I put Leila Lombardi third, Rossi Fittipaldi at the back, and Niki Lauda sort of quite far down. Yeah, the current grid order, we didn't do qualifying, I'm just jumping straight into the race. Fittipaldi, Massa, Lombardi, Delapert, Scheckter, Peterson, Hunt, Pache, Reutemann, Bambrini, Price, Lafitte, Lauda, Regazzoni, Evans, Watson, X, Andretti, me, Fittipaldi. It's literally where we're going to jump into, because I can't be bothered to do all the qualifying again. So here we go, third time lucky. Everyone got off the line well. A few people having bumps against the walls. I'm gonna try and use this to my advantage. Excuse me, Nikki. I'm around the outside for turn 1. Got a break. People are bunching up. That's 16 inside Niki Lauda. Sort of, he's trying to close the door. I'm boxing between the Shadow and the Williams. I'm going to force my way through. I hit the Shadow. Oh, and the feet just comes and just hits into the side of me. Okay. And that was the Shadow. Ow. I'm facing the right way. I'm going to keep going. That was a mess. But I'm still 11th. I'm going to take that. Yeah, Lafitte just drove into me, and then so did Price. Right, the job now is to try and make up for lost ground. It's about 4 seconds, so it's not too bad. Particularly being spun around like 3 times on lap 1, it's actually not too bad. So I can try and catch them up. In fact, the 2 cars in front of me are going side by side into turn 4. So if I don't spin, which I didn't, I can hopefully try and catch up with them if they're going to continue fighting. Just need to hold off Nikki. I don't have the confidence in the corner. Oh, big crash there, had to go off. Just saw Nikki breaker, then saw March and Tyrrell sideways. Woo. Good save though. Didn't get a penalty for it, and even if modern day stewards would be like, no, you overtook Lewis at the outside of turn 4, then I'll be like, look, I was avoiding an accident, it was fine. Okay, we've got Carl Schreusman right in front, and then Carlos Pache in front of him, so I think both Brabhams. And then in front of him is James Hunt. So it's quite close, and there's someone behind me as well, so it's a nice tight little group battle. Got a few cars behind. They're only behind while going through a tight off-camber long corner in the wet. Yeah, we've got Jody Scheckter and then Niki Lauda behind us. We need to pass the two Brabhams and gain a couple of places just so I can get in the points. Right, so now we're coming up to halfway through the race. So still 8th behind, yeah, Carlos Reutemann, Carlos Pache in front of him, and James Hunt in front of him. I need to pass these two Brabhams because they are 7th and 6th. If I can pass both Brabhams, then I'm in the points. I normally don't brake for that corner, but I really had to because I just don't know what's gonna happen here. So Reutemann got past Pache. So that's my, I feel like that means that's my chance that Carlos Pache is being a bit slow. So maybe I can find a way past Pache. Should probably go 3rd for that corner, but no, that was all right. Right. Got a lift off, but I'm quicker than most of the others through that corner. Going this side of him. Moving in front of him as well, trying to block him. He's still on the inside. Done. Move done. There we go. Good lap. Okay, it's about 4.5 laps to go. See if I can catch Reutemann. He's the one in the points. Okay, I held that drift, but lost so much time to it. Oh no, Pache! Okay, I can't get on the points, but I can at least try and get that place back from Pache. We have 1 lap left. Here we go. Final lap, let's see if I can get that place back from Carlos Pache. I amazingly still held it, but lost so much ground. If there were tyre wear, I'd blame that, but I think I'm just running out of talent. See if he makes any mistakes. There's still the possibility that he could make a mistake. Hoping there, he was running quite wide. Go on, one of you boys in the Brabham make a mistake. Or both Brabhams make a mistake. Maybe one more lap I could have got him, but that's across the line. 8th place. I'm happy with it. That was a good race, good fun race. So incredibly, Leila Lombardi came second in the race. Emerson Fittipaldi won, and then Leila Lombardi was second. Mass third, Peterson, Hunt, and then Carlos Reutemann, Carlos Pache ahead of me, taking up the 5 points. Was Reutemann and then Pache. Niki Lauda was behind me, 3 seconds behind. Then was Delaper. Lafitte, Evans, Regazzoni, X, Price, Scheckter, Wilson Fittipaldi, Bambrini, Mario Andretti we saw off of the side of the track on lap 10, and John Watson failed to start. Now, as great as that race was, I am gutted that I didn't finish in the points, but it sort of doesn't matter because this race was already done in the actual championship mode, so I've already done this race where I got 12th, so either way I didn't finish in the points, so I didn't score any points here. So, but that was actually a much more entertaining race than when I did it before, because I think that before I got spun around and just managed to pass a couple of people as they made mistakes. So yeah, that was much better. Hopefully all the recordings work. I think the end of the last one I ran out of memory on the computer, so we didn't record everything. Yeah, but it should be fine. I'm running. Still got 2 more races to go. No more wet races. We've got 1 more race in Europe at Monza, and then we have the final race at Watkins Glen in the USA. So hopefully see you for the final 2 races. Goodbye.